Sure, gang, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Guguleting and this is Uncomfortable Growth. To my returning subscribers, I hope that you're well. To those that are passing by, hopefully you like what you see and you join the gang as I'm on the road to 30,000. Yeah, I think today I woke up with 26,200 something.
Really?
Yeah. So we're getting there, child. Yeah, guys, so we have Nana back today. I'm super excited for this video. We're going to be speaking like all things, period. Just have a girl chat of sorts. Yeah. So before we get into that, I would like to say that today's video is sponsored. The girl has arrived, okay? They're paying for me for my time and my work. Amen. Hallelujah. So Nana and I were lucky enough to get these cute little packages from Always.
It's actually a really nice package.
It is a very nice package.
It's actually really like.
It's also it's according to the theme of the product.
Yeah, like it's actually a really cute package.
They were nice enough to send us these packages. So they sent us pads, panty liners. What's the correct like English word for this?
Oh,
does it exist?
It's escaped me. Yes.
These
things on the plane. A night. No.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Now it's gonna bother me not to get
It'll
this.
come back to you. And then 2 collagen masks, which I'm actually very keen to try.
Yeah. Have you tried this one before?
I haven't.
Yeah, this looks nice.
A body mist, an active moisturizer, and a candle. So thank you so much to Always for the goodies. I think that
really
just
good.
receiving anything that makes your period that much easier, you know, or something just to pamper yourself during that time of the month.
That's actually what it's for.
Yeah.
This
is like your period
That
kit.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, so like when you're down,
You're down and out
face
because your
mask,
period will take you. It'll make you down.
Yeah, guys.
Okay, guys. So the main thing I can see about this pad is definitely the 30% drier surface. So the more space you have means the less leakage, which is something we definitely worry about at night, especially if you have a heavy flow. And I don't know why. You tend to leak the most at night. It's like it's time to play. Your period says washer.
I think them like extending like the wider back for me really stands out.
Yeah, the wider back is definitely gonna help you. 40% faster drying. It is not thick, you know. I think it's a good consistency. Some pads can be very thick, and I don't really like that.
It makes you uncomfortable actually when you sleep.
It's a closed channel design which helps it not leak, and the closed channel design is basically Nan can see it. You guys might not be able to see it, but like in here there are channels. And apparently, like with other pads, the channels are different and they cut here, meaning they're allowed for leakage.
That's why you leak on the side.
On the side.
These also have wings. Oh,
yeah, they do have wings.
Nice.
These also have wings. I can't buy a pad without a wing.
Like for me, like
it doesn't make sense.
Like what is the point?
Yeah, so that's some of the channeling. It's all about comfort and being able to sleep through your night and wake up feeling, you know, not as miserable and down and out. So yeah, I'm really keen to try these. I haven't yet because I haven't been on my period. Thank God.
This is a night pad, like.
Yeah, this is a night pad.
I've actually never seen a pad like this.
Yeah, no, this is guys. They're making sure.
Like this is. You're not gonna leak.
You're not gonna leak. Like whether you like it or not, there's nothing for you. There's no leakage.
They said, I got you, baby.
They said, I got you. I actually don't know when you started your period. Do you know I started my period next to you? You don't even know it.
Next to me?
I was sitting next to you.
In Rivonia.
Yes.
I think you told me this.
Yeah, so remember how like in grade 7, I started my period in grade 7, we would have those like movie things in the library.
Yes.
So it was a Friday. I remember I was wearing a jean.
I feel like you really told me this.
I did tell you because I was traumatized.
So what do you mean? I don't know this.
Oh, sorry.
Tell me the story and I know
did. Okay, so sorry guys. I started my period in grade 7 at Rivonia. It was a Friday. So we got to wear civvies, so jeans. And I remember guys, we're watching this movie and I'm like, no man.
That's good.
Something's cooking oil. Like there's just a lot of moisture here and I'm not quite sure as to what it is. But I remember being so scared, so I didn't check at school. Like I was like, I'm not gonna deal with this yet.
Had they spoken to us about periods at that time?
Yeah, they had.
They had, right?
They had like the sex talk.
Yeah, and there were also like a few girls that had already started. Like,
not gang of us, but like
there were some that had already started at that point.
But I was like, I'm gonna deal with this blood at home. Remember I had a boyfriend, my little grade 7 boyfriend. I was like, yo, how do I even tell my Ms. Mans that like I'm bleeding, I'm down and out.
Goodness.
Yeah, and I remember I came home and then I literally showed my underwear to my mom and auntie, and I was having a breakdown. I was like, what is this?
For me, it was so obviously I have an older sister just by like a year, and she had started her period like before
before
me.
you.
So I'd be like, okay, like there was one time where I was like, my mom was like, I started my period, and that was just like a joke, and then she just never took me seriously after that. So like the one day
she didn't take you seriously. So you said you started your period
because I was joking.
Why would you joke like that?
I know I'm wrong.
You were wrong.
I'm wrong.
Yeah,
and then,
you were wrong.
And then I think in grade 8, when it's hockey season, like just before you know how you change after school for sports, and like after, I was just like, what's this?
Literally, like, what's going on here?
What's this? And I was like, okay, I think
this is my period.
I think this is really it.
Yeah.
And then when I told my parents, they were just like, we don't believe you now. When I had to show them, and then they're just like, okay.
That's what sucks. Like having to show people your period sucks. For me, I just remember being so emotional, dude. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Also, I remember I wrote down on my calendar. I was like, I started it on the 13th.
I wish I had done that.
And then Nana, the 13th of the next month, I wore a pad. My period never came. And like, I didn't understand the concept of just waiting for the blood to arrive. For me, I was like, guys, I want to prevent that shit. Like it's something
has to stop it.
It has to stop it.
It doesn't need to come.
It doesn't need to come. It doesn't need to stain anything. Like something has to show there. And I wore.
Oh God, I wish.
I wore a pad like for a week, and it just didn't come until like 2 months later again.
Yeah.
So periods are like that. They're very wishy-washy. I have a better relationship with it now, just because like I kind of know how to handle it.
Yeah.
I know what my period pains
also,
are like.
Like I don't know about you, but my period's very regular. Like it comes.
Yeah.
Obviously, like when you're on birth control, like it comes
when it's
you know.
So that is nice. So my aunt used to tell me, I call her auntie because like she was our auntie at home for a very long time. Like she became like my second mother, and she'd always tell me, she's like, Gooks, when you're on your period, don't sit around. Oh, she's like, don't wear white. And don't sit around boys.
Oh my goodness, the white situation.
Mate, so I was like, no, auntie, no. You know, I was like, guys, my body's not going to naturally start to bleed more because I'm around a boy. I was like, ooh, these mythologies, I'm not subscribing.
Yeah.
Friend, lo and behold, one day I wore a white pants.
Oh, my friend.
White pants to scale up for civvies.
Oh, my God.
Chilling with all the boys, kiki. My niggas, rah, the boys, ha. At Red Hill, this was in high school. I definitely stand. You know when you stand up and you know you're doomed. You can't even look back. You're already like, there's something on this chair, and there's something like there's a mark on me.
Oh my goodness.
And there definitely was.
Like even like repeating these stories out loud is so cringe. It's so
disgusting.
Cringe. Like guys, like for me also just like the boys in high school just so childish about it. Like I remember I can't remember like a distinctive embarrassing story about like my period, but like I just remember like there was one guy in my drama class. Yeah. I hope you catch yourself.
Didn't you?
As you watch this channel, I hope you realize that I'm talking about you. Yeah. And like whenever like a girl, cause you know how you give off like a slight smile when you're on your period, you know?
Like especially if your pad is full. Like
yes,
it's like
you know?
Yeah.
So obviously like there was this one guy that always used to like
stop it.
Even like when no one was on their period, they'd be like,
smells like someone's on their period.
Like I just want you on someone's on your period. I'm just like,
that is such a terrible thing to say.
Like, why do men exist? Why do boys even exist? Why
are you there? I also think that like I relate to that in that like in high school and primary school, I was made to feel disgusted by my period by boys, especially because they didn't understand.
Especially by boys.
They were like, dude, and it's crazy because you guys don't know. You know nothing.
Why are you in women's business? Let's start there.
Point number 1.
You guys go to school, you wear the same shit from yesterday, you're smelling.
You smell.
You play rugby during break, you come back to class, you're smelling. We don't say anything, we just sit there with your quaps, smelling.
We mind our business, but no, you guys can't. So I remember niggas would make me feel so weird. They're like, oh, so an egg comes out of your vagina, or like, oh, you're bleeding right now. Is that not disgusting? Like, how do you feel? Dude. Like, I would never touch a girl when she's on her period. And like, I had to unlearn that because I was like, dude, a period is a natural thing. And if you as a man, boy, can't understand that has nothing to do with me. You're just immature.
You know what's also weird is that like whenever they used to like, you know, like in LO, they would like sometimes like boys would have their own session, and like with like the sports teacher, and then you would have yours. Like why? Like for me, it's just like, why don't they teach like boys and girls about periods together to like remove that stigma?
For sure. Like they quite literally need to understand. Also, it's not a nice thing. Like you don't need someone making you feel shit. I'm already bleeding. My cramps are whiling. My emotions are fair. I'm craving everything.
emotion, like whenever like you're up, even when you're not on your period and you get upset,
mate.
Oh, you're PMSing. You're PMS. Why are you PMSing?
Mate, they love that one in high school. It's like they learnt it.
Are you PMSing?
Are you PMSing?
Are you PMSing?
Is it that time of the month?
Calm down.
It's none of your
business. Don't
PMS. First of all, I can be upset on and off my period. Let's start there. And there's honestly, more often than not, you will never know if I'm on my period.
Like, again, why are you in women's business? You know what my thing is? It's like, if you're going to be in women's business, at least be informed.
Yeah, at least be informed. If you want to be in our business, fully be informed.
And like, how will you ever know what you're talking about?
No, definitely.
Ever. When it comes to periods.
Also, but like what is really cool, and I'm going to open one of these liners, is that I kind of only discovered liners in varsity. Like I never understood.
You know who put me onto liners?
Who?
Orissa put me onto liners.
I remember it was Gutle for me, and I remember Orissa also used to wear
especially like when we started living together. Like yeah, and, like I remember one day I needed something in a wardrobe, and I just pulled it out, and there was this big box of
liners.
I was like, what is this?
Yeah,
is this like a small pad?
Yeah. Guys, I think a liner is a great everyday use. I actually have a friend who wears a liner every
single day.
Like every single day. Yeah. Which makes sense just because the vagina is acidic and it can burn the material of, like, it can change the color of your underwear.
Yeah.
So if you want to change, like, to avoid that, obviously use liners. But I'm not that phased, you know, I don't need to use a liner every day.
Yeah.
But, like, a liner is clutch. Oh, it's so cute.
It's so cute.
It is so cute. It's the perfect size.
Are they scented?
Oh, it is scented. This smells so nice.
And it's like gentle. I love things that are like gently scented.
Yeah. You don't want something that's like harsh. But like liners definitely saved my life. So if I am finishing off my period
or just starting it
and I don't want a pad, I definitely will pop one of these on. If I just feel like, you know, there's too much moisture, I'm not quite sure what's happening. Let's just take it down a notch. I will definitely use a liner. So yeah, guys, it took me some time to jump onto these. Please use liners. If you're looking to try that,
they'll change your life.
They'll change your life. Like they literally will change your life.
You know what I love about liners? You don't feel them.
They're so thin that you don't feel them. Yeah,
like I do not feel them.
Like a liner, quite literally, is something you can use every single day. It's your day to day. But ever since getting older, I've become more comfortable with my period, just because I quite literally have made peace with the fact that
it's never going away. Like until
and there's no one who's gonna shame me, who's gonna make me feel weird. So. That's that. And also I think that like with a period, because guys, you go through so much, like, and men don't understand, and sometimes I'll see them on the timeline trying to compare this to period cramps. Where do you know them from?
Where do you understand, like, where do you from?
Also, have you seen guys be like, we'll cry about like, oh, our cramps and this, and they're like, oh, I'm sure your period pains aren't that bad. Where did you feel them?
Guys, like, people go to hospital.
People go to hospital. Like my mom had a friend who could not leave. She was bedridden every time she was on her period. Like it's very different for different people, and maybe you guys see people active out and about, but there's some people who can't do that.
Also, like, why would they not? Why is it difficult to believe? Because like some people compare their periods to like childbirth, like their pains, and it's just like, this is a this is part of the entire reproductive system. So why is it so difficult for you to understand that it could actually be that bad?
For sure, but friend, I think men just think we're performers. So it's quite literally us, just our theatrics and our emotions.
Men think at all.
So yeah, I think that with a period, it's essential that you get something that's really comfortable and that works for you. So I'm thoroughly impressed with this. Like I can definitely see the design change, the channel change. I can definitely see the 30% increased surface. I can see that there's like leak protection and that it's comfortable, which is the most important thing. I do think obviously it's a different design of a pad. Most pads are shorter, but I don't see this bugging me.
Also, like, it's for night as well.
It's for at night.
You just put it on and
you go to sleep. And then you get rid of it in the morning, and you can wear a normal sized one
during the day. I remember when I was younger, like, and I used to, because I'd only like ever leak at night. And I used to like at some point put 2 pads because it's just like, because you always leak at the back for some reason.
Yes, yeah.
So the fact that this is even,
guys, the fact that there's an extended back is everything and that we need.
And this is the back here.
Yeah,
and even goes like a bit wider.
It goes wider so that there's more like, you know, protection. I like that. Yeah, you're right. I also like when I sleep at night, I used to use a tampon a pad and a pad.
Do you know what actually made me change to tampons was this leaking thing? I was like, I actually can't keep doing this.
You can't keep doing it. So I'd rather just put in a tampon.
If this was around like when I was still like back 5 years ago, I would have like continued with pads, but like, you know,
obviously you wanted to switch because there wasn't protection, but now we have things that are working for us, that are catered for us, that are just making our experience as women somewhat easier. Because
I love that, because being a woman is already difficult.
It's so hard, guys. If you guys are watching this, you know, spoil your sister when she's on her period. Spoil your girlfriend. Spoil your girlfriend. Spoil your girlfriend. When she asks you for pads, go buy her the Always Night pads, okay? Literally. So she can sleep throughout the night. You also don't want to wake up in the leakage, mates. Like, help everyone.
Like, it's mine and your problem now.
It's actually your problem now. Yeah, it's your problem.
If I sleep in your bed, you're gonna change sheets. It's not me.
So protect me, baby. Let me help you. But yeah, guys, we'd like to say thank you to Always for the package. We honestly are mad appreciative.
This is so cute.
It's so cute. It's definitely gonna help when we're on our periods. So yeah, to the genge, I hope that you enjoyed our little chit chat. This is the Always Night pad. This is the package yet again. We will see you sometime soon.
Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
To 30K.
Yes.